Hello, my name is Ben Irwin, and I'll be doing a presentation on Romania. That is the location that I picked for this semester. Luckily, I've been to Romania, so I kind of know what the country is like and kind of know what to expect. But let's go ahead and dig right in. To begin with, here's a little bit of information on Romania. Romania sits in Eastern Europe and borders the Black Sea. It has a temperate climate with a population of 20 million people. The country is the 12th largest in the world, believe it or not. And it holds the second longest river in the world, the Danube. It sits in Romania in the northern region. The tourism that's offered in Romania. Romania has a lot to offer the tourists. It has a little bit of everything. I can tell you this for first-hand experience. It's got the castles, it's got the food, it has, the drinks, it's got the beautiful countryside and beautiful ecosystem that you would want to see in nature. It's got a really rich culture. It's got, farmers, it's got business people, it's got priests, it's got religion, it's got churches. It's got that old European feel cities like Bucharest, whereas you've got also ski lodges up in the mountains in Transylvania. You've got Dracula, the story of Dracula, vampires, werewolves, and all that. Romania is a prime tourist location, and it keeps continuing to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. For example, it's Dracula's castle, Castle Bron, which is pictured here in the bottom corner. The rural countryside, you can visit and stay for a week with a village family. Beautiful historical sites in cities that sit in Romania, such as Bucharest. It's the capital of Romania. You can visit the ferocious Transylvanian mountains. But look out for vampires, of course, and of course, the second largest and longest river in the world, the Danube. For historical tourism in Romania, the first place that I'd recommend is the Palace of the Parliament. It's the second largest administrative building in the world, right behind the Pentagon. It was built by the communist dictator Nicolae Ceausescu, or whatever, I don't really know how to pronounce that, but was overthrown before completion. Now only 400 of the 1,100 rooms are in use, and it's used for the government, the parliament, and tourists. Fun fact, it actually has 8 basements, and the bottom floor is a nuclear fallout bunker, if you wouldn't guess. But the cool thing is all the important government buildings lead to that fallout bunker. And then another historical site in Romania is the Arcul de Triomphe. It was built after World War I for the men to march under when entering Bucharest. Romania was in World War I, and it was a very harsh conflict for the country. A lot of people died. And so, to pay tribute to the soldiers, they built a arc, like in France or in Rome. But when it was first built, it was built entirely wood. And then they rebuilt it later on with this stone structure. And it's still there. And it's a very big part of Romania and its history. For the nature and ecotourism of Romania, so you got the Danube River. It serves as a very popular spot for nature and ecotourism in Romania. It's the second largest, longest river in the world. It creates many lakes and a river delta system in Romania. People have begun to do river cruises down the river system. See, well, for here, that is the king's face of the ancient Romanian people who were called the Dacians. They were called the Dacian people. They were barbarians, and they fought the Romans and actually killed a lot of Romans, and were very famous as one of the hardest wars for the Roman people. The Roman people actually built the Ark in Rome because of the conflict. And afterwards, the Romanian people kind of looked up to those barbarians as a sense of their culture, as being very independent and fight against an empire trying to come in and take over the country. And so I think it was either in the 80s or 90s they carved this statue to give, to make a point of Romanians' independence. And then this picture, it shows one of the boats doing one of the river cruises. Agritourism in Romania is starting to really grow. Since there's a lot of these beautiful villages in the rural countryside of Romania. So now these villages, the families are starting to offer other families to come in and stay with their family. The farmers go out and show them what it is to be a farmer in Romania, what they do. They give them picnics, they give them Romanian cooked meals, they give them all this traditional Romanian stuff. As for festivals in Romania, it's a big part of Romania. They have festivals throughout the year. One of them is this, the Maiden Fair on the Gaina mountain. So it's basically all the girls line up like this, and they dance around and they try and find a partner, like a mate. It's like almost kind of like a mating ritual, I guess you'd say, where all the people in the surrounding area come together and try and find a husband or wife through this ritual dance. They don't really do the ritual dance anymore, or like they more just kind of do as a festival. Nobody, I think, gets married anymore. But then they do an Easter egg festival. During Easter, like Americans, they decorate Easter eggs. And then for gastrotourism in Romania, a lot of people go to Romania to see the wineries and the wine fields. I myself actually been to this winery. It was very beautiful, and it's been there for thousands of years, like even back to when the Romans were there, which I thought was really cool. As for spiritual tourism in Romania, people still do a lot of mission trips to Romania because there's a very large gypsy population, and so these people live in kind of really rough conditions. So missionaries will go in and try and improve their living quarters while trying to spiritually convert them. And then as well, there's a bunch of churches that all over Romania. This is where Islam meets Eastern Orthodox and Christianity. It all kind of collides. Eastern Orthodox comes from Russia, Christianity comes from the Germans, and then Islam comes in from Turkey. So this area has been fighting for centuries and centuries and centuries. So there's a little bit of everything of all these religions. You got Catholicism, all the Christianity, all the Eastern Orthodox, and Islam as well. And so it creates a really spiritually diverse area. So you get all these different giant churches. A lot of these different religions were like, well, I'm going to try and build a bigger church than the other guy. And then here are my references, and I hope you enjoyed the slideshow. Thank you.